The video opens by revisiting the moment Joe Rogan revealed he had been invited to events connected to Jeffrey Epstein, but chose not to attend. The tone immediately shifts from casual podcast banter to something heavier. The narrator explains how Rogan's refusal wasn't what caught people's attention. It was the idea that he had been close enough to powerful circles to know what was happening behind closed doors. Online communities began speculating that if he was almost inside that world, he may have learned things the public hasn't. And that's when certain celebrity names quietly started resurfacing in conversations again.
From there, the focus turns to award shows. The narrator walks through a pattern viewers believe they've noticed over the years. Artists who win in categories where Beyoncé is nominated often dedicate large portions of their speeches to praising her. Clips of Lizzo becoming emotional and Adele publicly honoring her are replayed as examples that fueled online debate. Supporters call it admiration for an icon. Critics say it feels unusually obligatory. The narrator doesn't claim proof of anything, only that the repetition has caused audiences to question whether it's tradition, respect, or something deeper embedded in industry culture.
Next, the video revisits the infamous Kanye West interruption at the award show when Taylor Swift won over Beyoncé. At the time, it appeared to be a shocking outburst, but years later, internet theorists reframed the moment as something more strategic. Some speculated Kanye was attempting to shield Taylor from backlash for winning against someone considered untouchable. The narrator emphasizes that this interpretation remains speculative, yet the clip continues to circulate whenever discussions about Beyoncé's perceived industry dominance resurface.
The discussion then shifts to Jaguar Wright, who has publicly made bold claims about hidden structures within the entertainment world. The narrator carefully explains that her statements remain allegations, not proven facts. However, her interviews gained traction because they echoed suspicions already brewing online. When multiple interviews, podcasts, and social media threads repeat similar themes, even without concrete evidence, audiences begin to see patterns. The video highlights how repetition, not confirmation, is what keeps these conversations alive.
The narrator then explores speculation surrounding spiritual symbolism in performances. Imagery inspired by cultural figures like Oshun has been interpreted in drastically different ways depending on who is watching. To some, it represents artistic expression and cultural heritage. To others, it has sparked conspiracy-driven interpretations about secret affiliations. The video makes clear that symbolism in art often invites projection, and social media has amplified interpretations far beyond their original context, turning aesthetic choices into viral theories almost overnight. Attention then turns to former drummer Kimberly Thompson, who once filed a restraining order making serious claims. The narrator clarifies that no criminal findings confirmed those accusations, yet the mere existence of legal filings reignited speculation online. In Hollywood, allegations rarely disappear entirely. Even when unresolved, they resurface in new conversations, often detached from their original legal context. The video emphasizes how easily public perception can shift when accusations, even unproven ones, are repeated across platforms.
Finally, the video circles back to Joe Rogan's broader comments about powerful figures whose influence extends beyond public image. The narrator explains that Rogan did not directly accuse Beyoncé of wrongdoing, yet online communities connected his comments to existing rumors. The combination of elite social circles, award show dynamics, symbolic performances, and resurfaced allegations created a narrative that feels interconnected to some viewers. The video closes by questioning whether these connections reflect reality or simply the internet's tendency to weave complex stories from coincidence and repetition. And in the end, whether you believe this is all just coincidence and industry respect, or you feel like there's something deeper happening behind closed doors, the full truth is still something no one can confirm. What we do know is that the same name keeps resurfacing, the same patterns keep repeating, and the same questions refuse to go away. Is it influence, power, careful branding, or simply the weight of being one of the biggest stars in the world? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into stories the mainstream doesn't fully unpack, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. Trust me, the next video might be even bigger. Bell, fire.